it's SHAE
and KACEE.
We're together. Woohoo!
We are so excited.
Yep. We're just having some coffee and we decided to do something a little different this time. So
we're gonna wing it. So just so you know, we've never read together before.
Ever.
We've done cards at the same time, but we've never tried to pull together a spread and balance off each other's cards and things of that nature. So this will be an experiment. But we're so glad you're tuning in.
Absolutely.
Thank you for staying with us. Welcome to all the new viewers. Hello to all our faithful viewers.
Yep.
We love you all. All right.
We had this fall.
All right. So who do we have?
9 of Swords.
9 of Swords in reverse. Lovely card. That is getting rid of all your anxieties that you're putting upon yourself. This is where they're going to start coming out. Like one by one, you know, it's like those pins are just going to relieve you one by one. You're going to find answers. You're going to be able to really put those things behind you.
It's like a release almost.
Yeah. Whoa, here we go. We have second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Now, our second chakras talk about the sacral chakra, our physical, our energy. This is our passion, okay? This is our inspiration. So this is a very important card here in regards to how you feel and how you are creative in all that you do. So to me, this is where you're letting go of something and you're embracing that creativity side of you that you are opening up.
Yeah, it's changing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not normal energy, it's newer energy.
Now this card's popping up for you, and we have Storm Warning. That is like the Tower card in other decks. This is about change. This is about things having to be rebuilding from the bottom.
We have the Earth Fairy. This is our foundation. This is grounding us. This is building our stability. This is building up from the bottom, but really feeling inside the best we've ever felt. With these two cards here, and then the Storm Warning, this, look, this is central.
Mm-hmm.
So this is flanking, and omens and messages. So this is like a transforming time, but there's gonna be some issues here, but it's gonna clear.
Yeah, I think the Storm Warning is something that has to be done because it's going to propel you for change. Things are going to, you're going to stop worrying because it's already happened. You're going to rebuild. You're going to find your passion again. And there'll be messages that are coming in for you in regards to how you're going to do this new path. I mean, this is much needed change, but it's also positive change.
Look, listen, right under omens and messages.
And I just pulled patience and planning. So guys, yeah. Absolutely. This is something that you've actually known it's coming. Okay, yep. You saw it coming. It was stressing you out. You were just waiting for that other shoe to drop. And when it did, and SHAE
or card to drop.
SHAE just dropped her card.
What she meant was card, not shoe. Look,
cycles.
It's just a phase. It's like, look, right underneath the store. I didn't even notice that. Remember I said earlier it would clear. So this is just a cycle. This is just another thing, another wheel spinning, another
suffering in silence, guys. Absolutely. You know it's just a cycle. You're just going to hold it together because you know that once the cycle comes and goes, you're able to release this and start something else. You've been planning on this escape, so to speak, whether this has to do with a relationship or getting out of a bad job or a friendship. You know that once the cycle hits, that gives you the excuse to be able to move forward.
And right here, this is where you're building your foundations. This is where you are starting over, not necessarily over, but whatever repairing, whatever damage was done in this storm, this is here. You have we didn't really touch on the listen, but look, we have omens and messages and listen. So Spirit is going to be reaching out to help you through this, but you have to pay attention. You have to look, focus.
Yeah.
So this is going to have to be something that you have. Oh my gosh. It is something that it is amazing.
You've been waiting for this opportunity for a long time to move out of this situation. She's dropping cards left and right over there.
No, I just want to point out that this card flew all the way across the room.
No way!
Totally different deck, guys.
You have to listen to Spirit.
This
it's
deck
very important.
and this deck, both the same card.
And which decks are those?
Angel Oracle deck by oh my gosh, what's her name? The one that left the practice.
Doreen Virtue.
Doreen Virtue. And Ascended Master Oracle, also by Doreen Virtue.
Okay.
The one that left the practice.
Exactly. We forgot her name already. Whoops.
Wow. We need more coffee.
I think so.
It was supposed to be coffee talk, but we're in Florida and it was just too hot, so now we have ice water. So we're having ice water talk.
Sunday morning ice water talk.
All right. I want to pull one of these Whispers of Love Oracle card. Anything else you're getting? I think we need another tarot.
Well, I have another oracle here that I can do from the Wisdom of the House of Night by Colleen Barrett.
Ooh, you're so fancy. When you channel spirit,
I know.
you become British.
You know, and I do have to say, Shay makes fun of me all the time because I mess up my words a lot, okay? And I just want to say that I start talking so fast and I have such a heavy accent, and when I try to pronounce my words clearly, I butcher them, and I do apologize for that.
Oh my gosh. We're both from the north, however, I escaped young enough to where I didn't have the accent. She was a little bit older.
I'm from Boston, if you haven't been able to figure that out yet.
Nuh-uh. You don't sound at all like you're from Boston.
But I've been here for like 30 years and my accent is really muddled at this point, so I do apologize.
It's not that bad.
Yes, it is.
It's not that bad.
Now back to the tarot.
Yeah, sorry, that was a little unscheduled break as we're shuffling.
Okay, so here we have strength from your oracle messages. I'm going to pull two for you guys. Oh, and movement.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
look, moving on.
Moving on twice, we have strength. So this storm warning that comes in, this breakdown that has to be done, is only going to allow you to move forward. And you have to listen to your inner knowing. It's really important that as you follow this path, you listen to your inner guidance, because your angels and your spirit guides are trying to bring you down a path that is for your greater good. And sometimes we kind of push against that because we think we know better, but we really don't. Okay, just
Yeah.
we've tried it and it doesn't work.
Nope.
And it's always better to listen to spirit, because they're going to get their way in the end anyhow.
Listen with your heart.
Another listening card.
Yep, you are not listening. You are listening to what is being said to you, but you need to listen with a loving heart. Sorry, that's the fan. Please stay. So, listen with your heart.
Focus.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's where your second chakra comes in, because this is your identity as well as your creativity. This is how you're going to be able to manifest through this storm warning. And you have to listen and get that download from spirit. You know, you have to really be creative in how you interpret the messages and all the different ways they're sending it to you. So be open to all that. You know, you have to be, you can't just think they're going to send you one message one way. It's going to come
and it's not going to be clear.
No, and you have to listen, which is what it's saying here, because we do this all the time.
Oh my gosh, the puzzles.
Yes,
right?
All the time. It's like, sometimes we just ask for like a guided path, just like illuminating.
Yeah.
You know, like we're in Vegas and it's
this way.
Hello.
There's an arrow pointing. It's flashing in the right direction. It has all the answers we need. And does that happen?
No. No, we have to put it together. We have to listen a lot. We have to meditate a lot. We really have to open ourselves to spirit. Today we were meditating and SHAE really had a real good breakthrough.
Yeah.
And so, you know,
it was I felt genuine, pure joy. And it was like I illuminated, and it was powerful. And, you know, she and I have meditated before, you know, prior to doing readings or something. Sometimes we'll sit at the table together and meditate, but this was a completely, even though we were in the same proximity, it was completely a solitary moment for just a second, although I could sense everything around me. But it was just intuitive, and I guess that's what we were trying to say. We got kind of off track, but it was intuitive. It was knowing. It was being open to listening to what is being said.
And this reading applies to us as well, just so you know, because we have to do a lot of listening and focus. And when we do these kind of readings, even if it's for different signs, I always get something out of each reading that I can apply to myself, even though I'm not that sign. Mm-hmm. It's like Spirit's talking to me too, and sometimes I'll be in the reading, I'll be like, oh yeah,
makes sense, got it, understood, message received.
Now I pulled another card for you guys, and we have truth.
You need to be truthful with yourself.
Truthful about the situation. See it for what it really is, because that will make it easier as you go through that storm warning energy.
Yep. And then also, I feel with the listening, you need to accept the truths that are being presented to you.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, that good point.
Yeah.
Good point, because sometimes we won't believe someone's truth.
Yep.
And you do have to do a little bit more listening. Or if they're giving you half a truth and you know there's more to the story, you have to listen a little bit deeper or read between the lines to get to the truth.
Or understand that the truth may not be something that you like
and want to hear. Absolutely.
And that, I think, is a challenge for everybody. When we can't accept the reality of the situation, we struggle with that. And so Spirit, especially with the storm warning, could say, and you know, there's a lot of attention being noted on in this reading, so that just feels very strong to me. We have follow your shining star, follow your instincts, and then be resolute in what you are doing, knowing that you are supported by the angels. Also, we have Spring Song. Now is the time to start your life development plan. If you're not sure, just ask the angels for guidance.
Wow.
So again, they're telling you to follow your instincts, listen to yourself, and just be firm about it. I mean, you have so much movement in here. You have so much synchronicity. I mean, we have like, what, 15, 16 decks between us, and we're just pulling. So with all of these cards and both decks from two different readers, mashing together, it's super strong message.
Exactly. And this is a message for all of us right now. And I think each one of us can resonate with this at some level.
Yeah.
As to what we're supposed to be working on, what we're supposed to be moving away from, how we're supposed to be creative in our own worlds and in our own light. Follow our passions and be strong about it. You know, be truthful as to where you want to be. Listen to Spirit at all times. I think the spirit message here is they're here for us, and we have to invite them in so that we can move on the path they want us to.
Absolutely.
And when we're suffering in silence as we're going through the Tower card, they want to bring us out of that. You know, they want to give us hope. They want to give us that joy.
The cycles.
The cycles.
They want to bring you back around and out of this cycle into a new one.
Yeah. I was going to pull from one deck, but I think with SHAE going with the angels, I should shuffle this one.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, look at, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Angel,
We have the chakra.
Yeah, the angel. This is amazingly, supportively spiritual. There is a lot of support here. I also feel like there's a lot of support around you maybe you don't even recognize. Suffering in silence, you think you're alone.
Yeah.
And with all of this support here, that's another message that you're not alone. You actually are extremely surrounded. Yeah.
With a lot of supportive, loving energy as you go through whatever you go through. Know that you will always move forward. You know, that's the movement card in moving on. You're going to move forward. And sometimes we have to be very strong as we move forward, because what we are moving away from, we're losing, and we're mourning that, whatever it happens to be. But know, as we move forward with the angels, they'll fill us with better things, with the joy that we are supposed to feel as we move away from that negative energy.
Yep.
Wow, okay, so we have prayer works. I don't know where to put that. And it says, Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for hearing and answering my prayers. So the angels are really calling out to us to be connected and listen. Because they're there for us. They're like, pray to us. We'll show you what to do.
Yeah, like, hello. They are like waving a flag. They are trying to get your attention.
Exactly.
They're like, hello.
Over here. You don't see me.
But you should feel us because we are everywhere.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is an amazing message.
I love it. It's amazing. Well, guys, we'd love to know what you think.
Yes.
How you liked the whole us together thing. We, maybe doing them more.
And if you have a preference on a topic, we'll be happy to do that for you guys and let you know when we air it.
It doesn't have to go by signs. We are open to however you want to see it go.
Yeah.
So comment below.
Let us know.
Let us know.
Thank you for tuning in. Talk to you soon.
Love and light, and our hopes for a fantastic rest of your day.
Take care.